Yeah. Three bearded brothers, they take the mic. Baker by name, they bring the hype. Dropping hot takes in the podcast zone. Sports debates from the comfort of home. Bakers in the booth, they speak their mind. Breaking it down, play by play, rewind. Stats and passion, you can feel the flame. From the field to the court, it's all fair game. One's got stats like a numbers machine. One spins story sharp, crisp and clean. The other cracks jokes, but his points still land. Together they're the trio with the hottest brand. Bakers in the booth, they speak their mind. Breaking it down, play by play, rewind. Stats and passion, you can feel the flame. From the field to the court, it's all fair game.
And welcome back to another episode of Beer to Bigger Banter, the sports podcast, episode 147. And it's beer advent season, boys. Welcome, Trent. Welcome, Trey.
Welcome.
Cheers, and happy, I would say happy holiday season, but
yeah,
gosh, it is just the jolliest of all times, guys.
It's so funny you said that because I was literally just going to say from like the night before Thanksgiving until I would say like New Year's Day is like, it's just like I don't know. It's a weird moment in time. I feel like it's very cheerful and happy. Feels like work doesn't really matter. Like, don't stress as much.
It's kind of just like surreal.
Yeah.
Like you're like an out of body experience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's exactly
it's like, every day's a good day. Calories don't count. So,
yeah,
they definitely don't count until next month.
It's like being at an airport at like 3 a.m.
Tell my man boobies that, man. All right. That being said, it's Advent season. we got day number 4 here. It actually worked out perfectly. Honestly, I know we talked about it a little bit off the air. It worked out great because this beer for day number 4 in the Beer to Baker Brew Stravaganza Advent was brought to you by no other than Richard Pop Top. So we got to give a shout out first. So shout out Richard. Cheers.
Yes.
Little Richard Pop Top. This is called Wolf and Sheep. So along the side here, you can actually see it's called Wolf and Sheep from actually one of our local breweries in the Hershey area. It's from Evergreen Brewing Company. It's a hazy IPA, 7.2% alcohol, brewed with Mosaic, Strata Galaxy, and Nelson hops. Juicy yet tropical wave of flavors. Love that we were actually able to record in Advent. I know this has been a struggle because I've been wanting to drink this for the last couple hours here. That being said, we're enjoying it now. So Evergreen Brewery, Wolf and Sheep. It's out of Camp Hill, PA. Again, thank you, Richard. Cheers. Let's do it up.
Cheers, Richard.
Thank you, Rich, and thank you, Norm and Larry,
and everyone in the beer advent this year with us. So
beer advent has been so good because, like, dude, I'm loving all the pictures, the videos.
Well, Tyler, I was going to make a recommendation. Let's get a picture of casting while having the beers, boys, to send to the group chat.
Let's do it.
Take that screen off and make us a little larger looking.
All right,
minus the man boobies.
Whoa. Wow.
No, like I'm saying, make us look larger.
Tyler, I think you look pretty good, man.
Right at me.
Yeah, this isn't that guy.
All right. Got to figure out. Oh, hold on. Got it.
All right.
There we go. Screenshot for the group. Cheers to everybody in the Brew Stravaganza. If you would like to follow along, please check out beertobiggerbrothers.com. Go to the Brew Stravaganza page. We'll be blogging there all week, all month actually. Pictures, videos, comments. You can see what everybody's checking out. We're actually looking into some things in movement next year to even bring in I don't know, maybe a local vendor. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Beard's got some things under wraps, man. We just gotta get them going, man. I'm excited. But
cheers.
I poured mine in a Flyers glass because the Flyers, I'm freaking loving how they're playing hockey. So we don't have to get into too much of that, but Darth Vader, right, Trey?
Darth Vladar, baby.
Yep. Ooh,
It's pretty good. I'm a big fan.
that is delicious.
Definitely get the name because this is a wolf in sheep's clothing, boys.
Dude. And you know what's funny is I get the little fluffiness. You get fluffy?
Well, Trey's trying to judge my comment there. So it looks fluffy.
No, dude,
smells
I'm
fluffy,
telling you, like,
but it bites like a wolf with that haze burn.
How do wolves bite? Give us a.
How do they bite?
How do they bite?
Well, they're going to leave out a little, and then they're going to go.
Okay,
dude,
I like that.
That's delicious. Like, that is really good. Because there's certain hazies that will, like, I don't know,
juicy.
Well, yeah, and almost burn too much. But I honestly think that the
subtle heartburn.
I know, just saying. But I think that subtleness, tropical wave of flavors is how they described it. So I love it, man. Cheers, Richard. That's a good beer right there.
Yeah,
it's like I don't get like the juicy fruitiness that most hazies have. I think it's kind of like on the more bitter side for a New England hazy.
I kind of get like orange creamsicle.
No,
I'm getting like
right. Remember what Caleb said. You taste what you taste, Trent.
I know. I can't relate to orange creamsicle.
I'm getting like a pineapple and some grapefruit, maybe.
I better keep drinking.
Hey, bottoms up. I'm just kidding.
Okay. I don't.
I get pineapple tray. Not a huge bite, but a subtle.
Not a sweet pineapple though. It's more of like
diluted. It's diluted pineapple.
It's got like we said like a bitter pineapple.
That's why I said
yeah.
That's why I said grapefruit and pineapple.
Yeah. Okay. Grapefruit. I get grapefruit. Way more grapefruit than anything. Okay. All right. I'm on board. I like that. I really like the can. I'm not gonna lie, because the eyes.
What a palate!
Cool shit.
They're just creepy. What a palate. I like whooping sheep in my mouth.
Yeah. Whoa.
If you're not familiar, SNL's kid. We all hate you.
All right. We got some football to talk about here. We're actually going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to start with college football. We only have 6 games to discuss this week, simply for the fact that it's championship week. And these 6 games, I feel like, probably had the most, could really change some things a little bit, depending on wins and losses. Obviously, we're going to have some of the major championships here, but there's also one on here that when I was doing a little bit of research there, I was like, holy shit, that could actually happen. So we're going to get into college football here to start. We'll roll right into NFL, and then we're actually going to finish up with a little bit of college basketball here to close things out for episode 147.
A little bit. We need a lot of bit more, man. It's rolling, boys.
Trent, don't wish football away, because that's
is.
I'm not wishing it away. It's already here. College basketball's here. That's why it's part of it being the happiest time of year is we have all the sports going on.
Yep.
Except baseball, which is okay.
I know there should be more. There should be more of some overlap. That way, it's not just like these dog days of baseball. Sometimes where you're like, "Oh my god."
That's baseball's a beast. It's its own.
You know what though? You know what baseball brings back though?
Summer.
Our rankings.
Yeah, that's true.
Those are fun.
Those are fun. I will say this. It's funny because you ever get like the recap? I don't think they came out yet with gambling and stuff like the sports books. It's always like, top bet and best bet and sport most bet on every year because we're a sports podcast with, gambling and stuff because we bet every day. I always get baseball because it's the longest season. It's like baseball is your most bet. I'm like, woohoo. Like no shit.
Right. just by sheer volume of games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been some bets that I'm like, oh wow, didn't realize I'd bet on them that much, but Who'd you say Trent's team right now is trade? UNC Wilmington right now.
Oh my gosh, he's
right?
a
Definitely,
big
definitely,
Seahawks guy.
definitely didn't cover for us last night, 2 nights ago. Sorry, but they did get a last-second win. Clutch free throws. So put them on the radar. Put them on your radar, guys. The Seahawks are real.
Dude, High Point pissed me off, man. We missed by a bucket.
Yeah.
A bucket. Like, damn it. Whatever. All right, let's get into these championship games here. All right, first matchup we're looking at here doesn't seem that exciting, but I did include this for the simple fact that JMU right now is ranked number 25. Okay, so we'll kind of talk through these, and then what we're going to do is we'll actually get into the playoffs and what does that look like and everything. Let's just go through the games here for what they are. We'll talk spreads, we'll talk totals, and then we'll kind of talk a little bit of the playoff before we get in the NFL here. So first game, 23.5 in the championship games, a lot of points. JMU does seem like a monster right now. In fact, they're actually ranked in the top 25 is pretty cool to see a school like that up there. You guys taking JMU with minus 23.5 because that's a shitload of points. It's a Sun Belt championship, by the way. Sorry.
Whew. To be fair, I would be a shot in the dark for me, but the way JMU's playing and they need to make a statement win if they want to have any chance at all, I'm going to take the Bulldogs, right? That's what they are, the Bulldogs. I'm going to take a minus 23.5.
The Dukes.
They're the Dukes.
Dukes.
The Dukes.
We got a Bulldog as a mascot.
Come on. Gosh.
Sorry. I was picturing the Bulldog wearing a crown.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Maria. Maria went to JMU, so she's listening.
Man.
Oh.
I'm sorry. That is bad.
So they beat the living crap out of us at St. Francis. So I'll never forget what they are. The Dukes.
I was at that game, Trent.
Beautiful, best facilities I've ever been to. Like locker room, everything was beautiful. Beautiful stadium too. But,
it was cool because it's right off the highway.
Yeah,
it is.
Because I think Trey, didn't we eat at Buffalo Wild Wings? I think we did.
Yeah, we might have.
I think that was
Derek Hess was with, I believe,
yeah.
Or that Towson. I forget.
Yeah.
No, that was Towson.
Yeah.
This was Trey, Buffalo Wild Wings. I remember it.
Somebody was there. Somebody else was there.
Maybe. All right. I am gonna take JMU at the points here. 23.5 is the interesting line because I'm looking at it from a 3 touchdown and a field goal. So I'm going to take 23.5. I think right now the odds are minus 112 on DraftKings, but yeah, I'm on JMU.
I'm absolutely on board with you there, Ty. Top 5 offense in terms of yardage, quality defense there with JMU as well. They're significantly the dominant team of the Sun Belt. Right there is a name I would be more excited as a Penn State fan if I were one to get that guy as my head coach than I would the Iowa State head coach.
He's already gone. He already signed.
I know, and that's what sucks. But
go Bulldogs!
I mean, you got JMU producing big time coaches now. All of a sudden, with Signetti, and now current guy just went what? UCLA?
I think so.
Yeah, but Signetti was kind of known before.
Not really.
Yeah, IUP before that. Alabama assistant coach. And then he took a pay cut, went to IUP, head coach there, turned them into champions. Went to JMU, turned them into champion. He's not lying when he says, "You don't know me, Google me. I win." He's Google me. It's the truth. I like Signetti, but back to JMU. They cover 23.5. I like your theory, Ty. 3 touchdowns and a field goal. They're going to cover by more than that. I think they're going to make a huge statement here. Because even if they're up huge late, they have to dominate.
Yeah.
So put the step on the throat, go.
Yep.
Wow.
Violent. I love it. All right, Here we go. Next one, we got the AAC championship. You got number 24 North Texas against number 20 Tulane. Now, North Texas right now is currently sitting, even though they're ranked lower, they're actually sitting as a favorite at -2.5. Total points in this game is insane. Bananas. 66.5. Whew.
Tyler, who's North Texas playing here?
Tulane.
Okay.
Not Tulane.
Not.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I heard a little Tulane. I heard a little Tulane.
No, but I do have to think about it every time because you F it up every time.
Just call it ambulance.
Ambulance.
Hell of a story at the North Texas quarterback. Never even played varsity football. Was a backup, and now he's just out there just setting records left and right. I guess the question is, I'm not really 100% certain on either of these first two matchups. Are the head coaches that left, are they coaching or no? My guess is no.
Yes, they are.
They are both coaching in their games.
I'm pretty sure the only coach that isn't coaching is Lane Kiffin.
Okay, then I'm definitely taking North Texas here.
Okay,
I like them. I think they are. I bet them Tulane one time this year, and they effed me over.
Trey, go ahead. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with Mestamaker and North Texas as well. I mean, they're the highest scoring offense in college football. They're lighting teams up. It's gonna be a fun game to watch, honestly. But whoever wins this game is gonna go play as the 12th seed for the group of 5 or whatever, for sure. And I think people would want to see Mestamaker play.
Maybe the 11th seed. We'll see. We'll get into that in a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy Tulane in this with 2.5. I may purchase an extra point just to solidify a 3.5, but I'm on Tulane for this. I think they win. All right. Next one. Texas Tech, BYU. BYU is a 12.5 underdog as the number 11 team in the country. Not sure what that's saying about them or what that's saying about Texas Tech. I think that says more about Texas Tech than it does BYU.
Question for you guys before we pick this is, do you believe Texas Tech is in, win or lose?
Yes.
1,000,000%.
Okay.
Yeah, Texas Tech is in regardless. They're not a team that's gonna significantly drop out. Here's the storyline for this game is the BYU coach.
Mm-hmm.
If you get him as a guy that's saying, you know what, I'm turning down State College and Penn State to stay with you guys here at BYU, what does that do for his team? Like, they are going to be so fired up and jacked up, like, oh my God, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's a rallying point. I mean, that guy's a good guy anyway, and always gets his teams to go. And 12.5 for this is so steep. But then again, I mean, as a Texas Tech, guy that bets on Texas Tech a lot, like, Texas Tech could blow the doors off this team, which they have with a lot of teams lately.
29-7 is what when they played earlier this year was the score at Texas Tech. And that, so 22 points they covered back last time. I'm going in this situation though, neutral site game. I'm going to go BYU to cover. I do think they could. I think BYU can knock Texas Tech off. But I would expect if BYU is going to cover, I believe this game goes under significantly. Okay. I think it's going to be very low scoring. Let me back. I think if BYU wins, I think it's going to be very low scoring. I do think they're going to be able to cover 12.5. But I like the under there of, once again, I always will take an extra point or so because you get pretty good juice on that. So I'm going to go BYU here, 12.5 though.
Trey, who you got?
Oh man, so the whole situation with their head coach really changed my whole take on this game. And before that would have happened, I would have said BYU with the points for sure, just because they would have an opportunity to make the playoffs. It's a like, I don't know, it's a championship game. And now, like, with that, was it Sataki?
Mm-hmm.
Like mushroom? Like with him with him almost leaving and then returning, like, does that like encourage the players, like kind of rally around him, like, oh, he chose to stay? Or is it like, dude, you almost left us? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how it affects them. So I'm going to go Texas Tech just because they have been winning by a lot. They beat them by a lot in the regular season. I don't know. I think that middle linebacker, it'll add to his Heisman resume that he's trying to create.
I have stayed true to Texas Tech all season. And as much as I would like to say that BYU 12.5 could cover, I'm just too much of a believer in the way that Texas Tech can just blow teams out. And I honestly think that Texas Tech needs to also, I mean, like we talked about making the same with, JMU. I think Texas Tech is trying to make a statement to say, like, hey, we're here. Like, you better respect us here. Like, sitting at number 4 right now in the entire,
I don't
we'll see what happens.
I don't think the degree of their win affects anything about.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they're going to do it as a statement for, this is Texas Tech Red Raider football. Like, this is what we're here to do. Hey, let's play a game. So I'm going to take Texas Tech minus 12.5.
Oh, well, I would have never guessed that, Ty.
I kind of literally just talked myself in a circle.
I know.
and then when I unraveled, I like my nose pointed at Texas Tech. So yeah. All right. Next game here, we got the SEC Championship, Saturday, 4:00. Georgia, Alabama. Oh, change the tune, man. Oh my God. I'm so tired of these two fucking teams in the SEC Championship all the fucking time. Like, my God.
Conference is top heavy. They don't want to admit it. That conference is so, as good as they say it is and competitive it is, it's always these two at the top, isn't it, guys?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, it's like they do with basketball, man. They love the SEC. Why? Because SEC has a very lucrative deal with ESPN. Money talks.
Oh, for sure.
So,
for sure.
Screw it. Bama needs a win in order to make it, right?
Yeah.
Hey, and correct me if I'm wrong, isn't game day at this game and not at the number 1 versus number 2 team in the nation?
They are.
It's unbelievable.
That's sad.
It's because of ESPN.
Yes. We know that. I know.
I'm just gonna make a bold statement here. I know a lot of people are criticizing Penn State right now. If Bama loses and misses the playoff, right there is your next Penn State head coach.
Bauer. Wow.
They're waiting for him. Maybe that's where this whole "what the hell are they doing" type deal is. This is the decision right here.
Can I? Okay. Can I take
that? I think they're going to
a step further.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if that happens, I'm going to say that Trent, you predicted that correctly. Good job. I'm going to tell you what else happens. Next coach of Alabama is from Clemson.
I do like that, Ty. I really do like that.
Dabo.
That is his alma mater.
Yep. There you go, Trent. We connected the dots.
You heard it here first. 23 and a half minutes in. DeBoer to Penn State, Dabo to Alabama.
Boom.
The dominoes.
Episode 147. And we'll be tooting that horn right there.
Toot toot.
Tooting that horn.
I don't know if I want.
Would you? Okay, Jay. Him or Campbell?
Dable.
Brian
Dable.
Yeah, that's who I've been saying for the last couple of weeks.
I think it's going to be Brom.
Turn it down. He turned it down. Yeah, he just said he turned it down. Bleacher Report. I mean, I don't know if that's valid, but that's a truth. You guys, if you trust Bleacher Report, I mean, I pretty much do.
That's crazy. He turned it down. I guess Louisville is his alma mater.
Yeah, something's up. I don't know what's up.
Okay, can I tell you what's up? It's the fact that they fired their coach 6 weeks into the season. After last year, he took them a game away from the national championship.
Yeah.
Who wants to deal with that shit?
Are you serious?
That's why nobody's taking the job, Trey. They don't trust the job security. And like we talked about on the Bearded Armchair, college football coaching is not a secure job. So people want security and people want a paycheck.
Yeah. They wouldn't get the paycheck from Penn State. And if they're so worried about job security, they get fired and get paid tens of millions of dollars. Yeah, that's so.
You think they're gonna do that again? They're not LSU.
Of course, it happens at every contract, Tyler. The coach and no coach isn't going to sign anywhere without a buyout type of deal.
And they didn't really have to pay Franklin anymore because of his new deal.
And you guys are so rich that you guys are sitting here defending Franklin after all the bullshit. You talked about him. He can't win a big game. It's the same old thing. Penn State needs to make a change. Then they do it, and now it's I can't believe Penn State did that. They shouldn't. No, that's so mean of them.
I didn't say that. I did not say that.
I think if anything,
Virginia Tech fan.
No, not at all. That's not true.
Yes, you are.
I have no fan. I am not tied down in college
you
football.
Just hate Penn State. Yeah, that's your.
No, I don't hate Penn State. I actually, you don't really. I think I've been disappointed by them too many times. It's just, and I was never like, I'm not a fan of them because you could say, well, wait, Trent, you're a Raiders fan. You like literally live in misery for the majority of your lifetime. Yes, but I'm not a Penn State fan, but I also don't dislike them, I would say.
That's fair.
I think if anything, Trey, I think I'm like Tyler just stated, like if you're gonna make that move to fire a coach that has been winning games but not winning big games, you better have a freaking plan. Like at least Ole Miss had a plan when they were gonna lose Lane Kiffin. You know, it's like this is even more. Yeah, because he's a good coach. He's got a history.
Can I say?
I'm sure they had a plan.
They did. They had a what's it called? Not a
contingency plan. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and they had that in place. They said, "Hey, we're prepared to make him an offer to keep him, but we also are prepared if he leaves because they were worried that the D coordinator could leave with him." But they knew, hey, we're not going to allow you to leave because we want to make you the head coach. They're not doing this right now.
So also a completely different situation. Also a completely different situation, though, because
it is, but Trey, you have more control. Your school has more control. Your school had more control. Yes, you did. You fired him. You fired him. Lane was leaving.
Yeah, 2 weeks after deciding for 2 weeks.
So I will say this about, I think Ole Miss made a smart decision making that drastic change quickly because I think that was to try to save face a little bit too with the playoff because, you know, you think back to injuries, coaching change, a lot of things can impact these playoff decisions because it is, you know, I think what our good friend Fast Break Steve talked about, like this eye test, right? Like, which is human error. And I think it was smart of Ole Miss to say like, hey, nope, just keep on marching, because if they didn't, and they'd be like, well, he's an interim, and then we're gonna, you know, because then guess what the board does and the committee does.
Still think they should drop him.
Is Ole Miss, and they may, but I'm saying is Ole Miss.
They did. They moved up a spot.
For now.
They didn't. They should move him down.
No, they should. Why? That's bullshit.
You took a team that dominated their whole regular season and left them out of the playoff with Florida State.
My other comment to this though,
because you saw Florida State what they looked like without Jordan Travis. Trent, did you see any of those games?
I'm just
for that
saying,
game.
stay consistent.
My
That's
other
not
thought.
consistent. That is consistent. I mean, like
My
nobody on the team is different other than their head coach. That's it.
It's a pretty big difference. Look at
It was
Not as big as the quarterback.
it was good that they got their offensive coordinator Charlie Weiss Jr. to come back, because I think that helped them stay around, because now you have your D coordinator and your offensive coordinator still there. The only one you're missing is your game manager of your head coach. So I think that was also helpful.
Let's be honest. You know what that
you don't
was,
think-
right? Like, he's going to LSU then.
Yeah,
yes.
I know.
So, Lane Kiffin let him go back to coach those games because Lane Kiffin has a crazy deal in his LSU contract.
Yeah.
He gets like $1 million for every game they win in the playoff.
Yeah, it's
So
Lane is. I'm not gonna lie. I honestly think, and Trey, this will piss you off. I think a lot of these college coaches are loving anytime they're rumored with Penn State, because they just keep getting extensions.
Yeah, coaches have made $805 million off of the Penn State rumor mill.
All right, let's pick this game. Let's pick this game.
Georgia,
2.5. Trey,
Go on Alabama plus 2.5.
Alabama won their early meeting, right?
Honestly, I don't remember. Let me look.
Here, I got you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
I
Alabama.
don't think it matters.
I'm going to go Georgia just because I think Georgia might be the best team in football right now. And I hate to say
won
that, because I
24-21.
Alabama.
Trey, I will beer bet you Georgia over Alabama 2.5.
Okay.
Spread.
That's
I'll
a
take
good one.
Georgia 2.5.
That's a good one. All right. Next one, we got number 1 versus number 2. We got Indiana, number 2 team in the country, who is a 4.5 underdog, to Ohio State, who did beat Michigan last week.
Easily.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still not sold on Ohio State, but I mean, you're playing a Michigan team that I don't think is that good anyway. But again, besides Texas, tell me what you've done. So, and that game was shit. But
run the entire table.
Yeah, with playing cupcakes. Literally playing cupcakes.
What's the whole Big Ten, though?
Yeah, well, it's going to get
the whole Big Ten cupcakes.
The ones that they played, yeah.
I think after watching the Penn State Indiana game, I think it showed a lot of weakness in Indiana. And Ohio State's only much better than Penn State is, especially their defense. So I'm going Buckeyes.
Do I pick with my head or my heart here, guys?
That's where I'm at too.
You know what? Picking with my heart.
Hoosiers. Okay. I'm gonna
Let's shock the world.
Trey, I'm joining you in the Ohio State 4.5.
Okay.
And I think it's kind of one of the things where, like, I've dogged Ohio State most of the season because of their schedule, and it kind of reminds me of last year. I think when they won the national championship, I'm like, oh man, Ohio State. Pfft. Oh yeah, Ohio State. Pfft. And then all of a sudden they like show up and they're like, yeah, guess what? We can play football. Yeah. So I think that could be the case again. So I'm gonna take the safe bet with Ohio State 4.5.
Can I give a little bit of a reason as to why I think Indiana can do it? Is I believe Indiana has played more meaningful football games, like you're saying, Ty. They beat Oregon at Oregon, correct?
I believe so.
And then, yes, Trey, Penn State, pretty bad, but at Penn State, win a game where you're looking like, dude, it's over. Like, they lost this game. They come down and make a play in it. Like, has Ohio State, besides Texas, had to play a close contested game this year? And you know what? I go back to like what probably hurt Duke last year in basketball. I know you're saying, "Oh, come on, try football, basketball, blah blah," but everybody's criticism of Duke last year was they played in the ACC. They had absolutely no challenge in close games, and then when they got to the tournament, they ran the table, got into a game where it was close and they couldn't perform. So like, I'm just looking at will all those players. I know you got Caleb Downs, but you still do have a freshman quarterback. Is that fresh? I'm sorry, sophomore quarterback. I apologize if that's Julian saying. You got a quarterback that, I mean, he's kind of coasted. He's coasted with very good. He's played well. I'm not saying that he isn't doing that, Trey. I'm saying when has he had to come down the field and put the team on his back and win the game? Whereas Mendoza has done that. He's made the big passes in crunch time. So I'm trying to give a little bit more. I know you guys both disagree with my pick, but this is where I'm coming from in terms of I'm not just picking with my heart here. This is my validation as to why I'm going to go with Indiana.
I mean, he had to do it. He had to do it against Penn State.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And to win that game against Oregon, like that's huge. Oregon's a good football team.
Yeah, it's just crazy because Ohio State's never been in that situation.
But are they beating? Did they beat Oregon this year? Name the best Big Ten team they beat this year. Seriously, name the best one. Guess who it was? Michigan. And Michigan's quarterback can't throw a forward pass. Hell, the statement was actually all we just needed to do is make Bryce Underwood play quarterback. What?
So
yeah, just make him play quarterback because he can't play quarterback.
Okay, so trying to counter your point about Indiana and their big, huge games, their best win was Oregon at Oregon.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. What's Oregon's best win?
It was at the time. They were. Yeah, when you have James Franklin there, right? They're still top. They're number 2 team in the country at that time. Trey,
what I'm saying is their 2 best wins
I believe, was it not a night game too?
And they still
did the whiteout.
It was whiteout.
Trent.
There's the number 2 team in the country. You're telling me the end of season post Franklin Penn State team was the same? Like, come on, dude! You lost your starting quarterback for the year.
Trent, we went 3-0 against Nevada, Villanova, and Central Michigan, and then we
were
lost
still
to Oregon and lost 5 straight. We were an awful team.
Sometimes those types of games can really turn your season one way or another.
Oregon eked a game out against us, and that was their best win. And
I'm just saying that was at that moment, Trey. You guys were the number 2 team in the country. Arguably, didn't some polls have you guys as number 1? That's a pretty big collapse.
So then Ohio State's best win was against the number 2 team in the country, Texas. Like
at the time, yeah, you're right.
I'm throwing your logic.
Number 3, because Penn State was 2, Texas was 3. I agree. I commented that the only big time game they played in was Texas, but that was also the first game of the year.
All right, you guys ready? All right, here we go. Duke, Virginia, ACC championship. Pretty wild to see Duke there. I believe they're a 5-loss team.
Basketball.
Fun fact, just so you know, and you can refute me if this is wrong, but Duke not being ranked right now in the top 25 cannot make the playoffs. There is a possibility that if they win, there may not be an ACC team in the playoff.
This is true.
We'll get into that in a second. I just learned that this week when I was
doing
my research.
One other thing that could happen too.
So that being said, is Virginia? I made this argument on a couple of different podcasts and stuff too, that I don't think anybody wants to win the ACC. Everybody's like, I don't want to win. I don't want to be the champion. Does Virginia get this done? Get themselves into the playoff as the number 11 seed?
I think so. If they don't, it's a very, very blown opportunity for them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, think about it.
Yeah.
All you have to do is beat a team that has no business. There's like no business being there. All you have to do is win. And if you can't do it, like that's very disappointing in my eyes. So I think Virginia does do it,
but also, and look at it though. Remember, we've talked. I feel like we talked about Duke football a lot this year with the weird ass lines and how they're always like a 2.5, 1.5, 3.5, and it's like they're playing. I think it was a ranked Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech might have been like 12 at the time, and I think Duke was favored. And I'm pretty sure Duke won.
No, right? I picked that game as a recipe pick, and Virginia or Georgia Tech won.
Okay. But you know what I'm saying? Like we've talked about these fishy lines with Duke, and here they sit in a championship game against Virginia, who's a ranked team. Duke's a 3.5 underdog. Are you guys buying Duke at 3.5 as a dog, or do you think Virginia earns its spot and gets in a playoff?
I'm on Duke 3.5. Absolutely.
Trey?
I'm gonna go Virginia for the reasons I just said. And let me put on my tinfoil hat. I believe conferences get a certain amount of money for every playoff win, right?
Okay.
So who's to say why would Duke want to win and not have any ACC team in the playoff in order for the conference to split that money? So who's to say there's not a little backdoor deal with the ACC and Duke? Hey, let's let Virginia win. Let's get a team in the playoffs, see what they can do.
So here's the other argument though, is that there is still the possibility Duke does get in. And that possibility is then if the committee decides that Duke is a top 25 team before the playoff rankings come out, which could. But I'm just saying, like, if you could sit there and make the argument that Duke's better than a JMU or North Texas, you know, in terms of rankings and stuff like that, that is one way that they could still possibly get in. Make them the number 25 team in the country.
No.
I don't know that they would. So, but there's that all, I don't know. There is that possibility. So it's like,
okay. In the AP rankings, AP top 25, Duke has received no votes for it. And there are 13 schools that have received votes for the AP top 25, and Duke is not one of them.
I'm just, I know. And my tinfoil hat says, Duke's pretty good. Let's put him in.
No way.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just, we're all speculating, you know, but I'm going to say Virginia. I'm going to say Virginia covers. I think it's a close game. But I think Virginia covers maybe a touchdown. We'll see.
Trent, they're even baiting you with that little the hook there. They're like, "Oh, look at this! This is a great number. You guys should bet it."
I think you're baiting. I think they're baiting you the other way.
Fishy. Come on, fishy. Look, Trent, I'm gonna hook you. Does it look like I'm gonna hook him? Come on, Trent.
A little bit. If you could only like go over top.
I know. The Brady bunch.
I can't wait till we run back. I can't wait till we run back this little clip when Duke wins it.
Wow. Hey, beer bet me.
Dude, that'd be awesome. Trent, I want to see with my team not even in the mix of anything. I want to see the complete fuckery of this entire thing. What?
Right, you're about it. He did it.
3.5.
All
right.
But yeah, I want to see. I want to see this thing just
freaking slugging beers all weekend, paid on Trey's tab. Oh, you know, I mean, I got a double victory last week with Miami kicking the shit out of Pitt, just like I told you both. And you guys like, no way. Told you, double beer bet it.
So here we go.
Just listen, Trey. Just listen to it. Don't even look like you're going to question that shit.
Okay, so I'm still going to question it.
Hey, let's get into playoff talk here a little bit because, like we said, we just mentioned the fact that there is a possibility that an ACC team does not get in. Okay, now there's a lot of things that have to happen. Okay, I'm talking about an Alabama possibility of a loss. I'm talking about Texas A&M. No, I lied. Not Texas A&M. BYU has to win. But there's like 5 or 6 different things that have to happen. And I read a scenario where there's a possibility that you could get the AAC team in, meaning a North Texas or Tulane, and if there's not another, if the ACC champ is Duke, there's a possibility somehow that you could actually see James Madison come in there at 12.
Wow.
Out of the Sun Belt. So Trey, when I was saying earlier, like, oh, the possibility if, so I think I think Alabama has to lose. I'm pretty sure Texas Tech has to lose.
Are you saying just by pure ranking, Tyler?
Yeah, and I think
just by their pure ranking itself, not because they're a conference champ.
Because it would then be the 5 conferences would then be the Sun Belt, the AAC,
yes,
the Big 12, SEC.
Oh, because they're a ranked conference champion.
Correct.
So the way that I heard it, the group of 5 becomes group of 6.
Something like that.
Kind of.
Yeah. So
now,
yeah,
isn't there another chance where if one of those teams gets upset and Duke wins it all, they could still put Miami in as a non-ACC conference champ over the ACC conference champ, which just looks like you pretty much are you guys. Can I just make a quick statement about it all?
Well, and Trent, I think that would actually that would knock Notre Dame out. I'm pretty sure.
No,
Notre Dame's not getting knocked out.
That's not guaranteed.
They could absolutely, Trent.
Yeah, because if BYU gets in, yes,
if BYU gets in, they have to.
If BYU beats Texas Tech, Notre Dame's out.
Well, then I am going to be the biggest freaking BYU Cougar fan this weekend. Let's go Soakers.
Dude, you imagine how soaked
Notre
going to be that night.
It'd be so soggy.
Soggy
Notre Dame's. All right, because hey, how about this then?
It'd be like when you lose the Oreo in the cup of milk because you held it in too long.
Everything is just so pruned.
oh gosh.
So hey, let's say
terrible visual.
Yeah, I don't. There's a lot of weird scenarios that could happen. It's also kind of like it's kind of sucks for like Alabama's like sitting there at 9, but it's like, oh shit, we got a whole nother game to play.
Yeah,
you know.
I don't know. Dude, this is crazy. So eventually, what they're gonna do, they have to do top 16, right?
Yeah,
and then maybe
it is definitely. I'm sorry. It is definitely pushing for that. You're right.
Yeah, I don't know. Trent, go ahead. We'll wait for it. Me and Trey will talk this out here.
Okay,
all right.
Go ahead.
So the other, I don't know. I was just kind of looking too. Like Alabama loses. Let's say somehow they try to put like Miami in there. Like, does Alabama take Notre Dame's spot at a 10, even if they lose to Georgia, who's technically a 3?
No.
Why did he turn his camera off? He's so
he's a weirdo. He probably don't want people to look at his butt or something. No. I think if Alabama loses, they're out, Tyler, because there'll be a 3-loss team. There's plenty of teams knocking on the door, like Miami, like
how many?
BYU.
Miami has 2, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So Texas isn't getting in.
Well, they're ranked ahead of Vanderbilt, which is wild to me.
Yeah. Vanderbilt putting one on Tennessee last week surprised the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I didn't see that happening, but
the biggest wild card into this whole playoff is going to be if Virginia and James Madison lose. If Virginia, Alabama, and James Madison lose, it's going to be crazy.
Why James Madison?
Because then they won't be a conference champ. So then they're not going to get the 12th seed. So it's going to be I
got you.
BYU, Miami, and Texas.
You put Texas in over Notre Dame. I don't. I think Notre Dame's in over Texas. Although, hold on, who won the head-to-head? Who won the head-to-head though? Didn't Texas beat Notre Dame?
They didn't play each other. Miami beat Notre Dame.
Hold on. Notre Dame lost 2 in a row. They lost to who?
Miami
Okay.
and Texas A&M.
Oh, A&M, not Texas. Okay, A&M.
Which also, let's talk about that. How the hell is Notre Dame in over Miami? They have the same record.
Yeah.
And a head-to-head win against Notre Dame.
That's why I'm not guaranteeing that Miami's in or that Notre Dame's in.
Miami has a bad loss to what, SMU, I think it was.
Yeah.
SMU and Louisville. So, okay. But they also beat Notre Dame. They beat South Florida. They beat Florida State, and they beat Pitt. All ranked. That's 4 ranked wins.
That's fair.
And they actually, when it comes to similar competition, they've beat teams more handedly than Notre Dame has. The same teams. It really does not make sense. All it's telling you is just, hey, lose
Don't be in the conference.
Don't be in a conference is right. You're right, Trey. That's to summarize it best.
I hate Marcus Freeman too.
It's too much. Do you really? I like him. I just hate Notre Dame as a whole.
I think that's why I hate him. He's just like, I don't know.
All right, you guys ready to move to NFL?
Yeah.
Hey, NFL wise, there's a couple bad games. I mean, we can discuss some things, but if you guys want to kind of knock out some picks, I know we'll definitely talk about Trey, your matchup, because you guys have a pretty big game this week.
Yeah.
But before we get into that, let's do a little bearded bit of knowledge. All right. Chuck Howley, linebacker, Dallas Cowboys, was the first defensive player to win Super Bowl MVP in 1971, which was Super Bowl V. He was also the only player to win MVP from a losing team. Super Bowl was the Baltimore Colts beat the Dallas Cowboys 16-13. Bearded bit of knowledge.
Big old bit.
Hey,
so what were his stats?
That's a good question. I didn't get that far.
Had to be outrageous as a linebacker to do that.
Yeah. But hey, the reason we share these bits of knowledge is hopefully you're out playing bar trivia and this shit comes in handy. Never know.
Love me some.
All right. Heck yeah, man. All right, let's get into some week 14 matchups here. We are getting some playoff implications, getting a little bit close. Some teams on the bubble still, obviously, for the NFL. Let's start with our first 1 o'clock game here. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Baltimore Ravens. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think they play 2 more times this season still.
Ravens
One
more time.
One more after this?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what I meant.
That's always last game of the year.
And we know they don't play 3 times.
Well, he said 2 more times after this.
I meant 2 more times this season.
I got you.
Aaron's playing, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So Steelers are +6, Ravens -6. Fire Tomlin chants are getting pretty loud. So thankfully it's in Baltimore. Does Baltimore lay a freaking brick again? Because I'll tell you what, both these teams have looked pretty shitty. That division sucks.
Yeah, it does.
That division just sucks.
I'm not gonna lie. I think the most entertaining team would be the Bengals to see them make the playoffs.
Because of Joe Burrow being back.
Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, they're running they're literally the most talented offense in that entire division. Like there is no offense that competes with that. That if they just had like a average defense, the Bengals would be running away with this division, in my opinion. And obviously, well, I'm not gonna lie. If the Bengals would have made the move for Flacco earlier, I think they'd been fine.
Well, let's be honest, because they just sent Flacco home, according to Flacco's story on social media. What that means, everyone's still trying to figure out. But Joe Flacco tweeted out, or no, I think he put it on his story, that he has just been informed that he's being sent home. So I don't know what that means.
What are they thinking?
I don't know. I don't know if that means that somehow he's being cut and the Ravens are picking him up. I don't freaking know. No idea. But yeah.
Whoa.
So just that's a little bit of Bearded Baker breaking news.
Well, one, that would really piss off Mike Tomlin.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Okay. I know we're not like I'm just gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna take Ravens -6.
I'm going to go ahead and take the Steelers +6. This is a weird game if they're just going to win. I think this kind of ends the Ravens season.
Trey has finally fallen off. Trey's like all like Ravens recently.
I don't think Lamar doesn't look okay.
He doesn't look okay. I agree.
And I think the Steelers defense is going to get to him a couple times, and it's just going to snowball from there.
Hey, see, I'm gonna go Ravens -6 though. As bad as they both look, I still think the Ravens will beat them. But who knows? Take the over in this game.
It's tough. You really think?
Yeah, just weird. I don't know. It's a weird hunch. It's gonna be like 35-30 or something. All right, Saints Bucks. Saints 8.5. Buccaneers have also been a team that's kind of fallen off a little bit lately. Bucks looked hot early, man. Do you buy the Saints? Do you buy the Saints 8.5?
I do.
No, I do.
I'm gonna tell you why. It's because the teams are trending opposite ways, like Tyler said. Yeah. I think what's his guy, the Eagles coordinator, Kellen Moore, and I think Tyler Shuck. I think they're starting to find something. Olave's back. I don't know.
Olave.
That's what I said.
You said Olave. It's just Olave. You know.
Whatever. But
it's like what's Tyler's Ray Bell?
Ray Bell. Yeah.
I don't say that.
Gosh. Yeah, you do.
Oh,
how do you read that?
I don't know how I got away from it.
Trey, your Saints. Trent, your Bucks.
Yes.
Yeah, Mike Evans coming back.
Yeah, I can't bet against Baker, so I'm going to take the Bucks too.
Guys, if Mike Evans averages like 173 receiving yards a game, he breaks Jerry Rice's record of consecutive 1,000 yards.
Won't happen.
Dude, all he's got to do is average 173 or 6 a game. I forget what it is.
It really sucks that he's not going to
He would have broken it if
he would have.
Doesn't suck. I'm not mad.
Someone's going to do it.
No, he won't. Nobody will.
I need.
Nobody's tough enough anymore.
Luka to step his shit up. He was so hot early, and he is so not anymore.
Who?
Emeka Egbuka.
Yeah.
Emeka Pikabuka.
Oh,
all right. Well, Trent, you and I are Bucks, Trey Saints. Here's a nice game here. We got Sunday 1:00. We got the Bengals. We got the Bills. Whole battle of the quarterbacks here. Josh Allen and the Bills have looked like dog shit as of late. Just going to be a little bit honest. It's in Buffalo. It's December, so there might be 5 feet of snow on the field. I'm not sure yet. Whoo.
41-38. The Bills win.
Yeah.
Shooting in Bengals.
Dude, that's funny you say that, Chuck, because I was going to say, no matter what, take the over.
Yeah. That's where my mind is. So I do believe, although, man. Yeah, I'm going 41-38 Buffalo Bills. So I'm going to place an exact score bet on that, everybody. Why not? Throw a couple bucks. Those are fun sometimes. Tyler's a big exact score guy.
I never
know how sharp. Want to know how sharp we're going to be?
Nobody wins them, but
the score is going to be 35-35. Bills are going to get the ball second in overtime, and they're going to score on a deep ball, and it's going to be a 6-point game. Bills -5.5, 41-35.
Okay.
He's literally just
that's
taking.
Right, Trent. That's right.
I just said 41-38. He's over here giving me 41-35 numbers. Like, what a
So
douche.
Trey, you're on Bills. Bills 5.5.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna.
Trey loves a big old Bill to win.
I'm
get the fuck
I'm
out of
gonna
here.
take Bills 5.5. That's it.
Tyler didn't find our banter funny there. He just kind of moved us on. Okay.
No, I did. I don't know. I was going back and forth. All right, Seahawks, Falcons. Falcons are Pennixless till about halfway through next season. I don't know if you guys saw that. Maybe even 3/4 through the way next season. He needs
What happened?
ACL reconstruction surgery again.
That's like his 5th one in his life.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah.
They need to get. I think they need to move on from him.
Whew. That was a pretty high
it's
draft pick.
crazy. Yeah, pretty crazy to say. I think it was a mistake.
Easy pick. Seahawks -7.
I concur. I'm
Yeah, I'll
with
go
you.
with that. That's tough to pick a +7 home dog. Not to pick that. I mean,
Against
Ken,
Kirk
when
Cousins. You guys are picking against Kirk Cousins too.
It's
Sam
also
Darnold.
Raheem Morris.
Do you ever think you'd say that, Trey? Yeah, but it's Sam Darnold. Like, no,
I'm saying no, Tyler. That's a negative. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
He's
okay.
struggling.
That's what makes me want to say the Falcons.
Okay, I got you. I thought you were like, man, no, but it's Sam Darnold. Like he's like this all-star. I was like, whoa.
You know, he's soon going to start seeing ghosts again. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know it's getting playoff time.
Yeah.
So Trey, you're on Falcons.
Yeah, I am. I changed my mind. I'm on Falcons.
Okay. All right, here we go. Colts, Jags. Colts -1.5. Interesting line here against the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm going to take Jacksonville.
You know me.
I'm taking Jacksonville 1.5 here. Is that Duval?
Yeah, it's my cone head.
I got you. All
I
right,
am
Trey,
so
Trey,
lost.
Trey, I got you, Trey.
Thanks,
Trey and I
Tyler.
are the Jags. Trent, who you on? I'll tell you this: Danny Dimes
looks hurt.
He needs to fix his fibula.
He looks hurt.
He needs to fix that fib.
They're looking. Yeah, they're. This is a team that's spiraling right now.
Kind of like his leg.
Can you say Vikings from last year?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Ooh, I'm gonna go Colts in this one. I think the Colts are gonna get back on track. I'm not sold on Trevor Lawrence still in that offense.
Yeah. Remember when Trent said that Danny Dimes is a more stable option at quarterback than forget something crazy.
I do. You know what I wish I could do, guys?
I said he's better than Aaron Rodgers this year.
We need to make an AI tool where I can just like pull up old clips and just hit play.
Yeah.
Like we talk about it, and I get the clip, and I'm just like, boop, and I play it. Because
I like that.
Trey, you could have been like, remember what Trent said? I'd be like, yeah, hey, we're on the tape.
Sure, here it is.
We could do that for a lot of things, though.
Oh, because Trent is always so wrong.
We'd always do Trey's accents.
Go listen to your Miami take last week. It was pretty freaking embarrassing for yourself. I'm just telling you.
I don't think I was here last week, Tyler. What's that?
Yes, you were.
2 weeks ago. Sorry.
2 weeks ago, you weren't. So,
all right, Titans, Browns. Woo, giddy up.
Yucky.
Over unders 33.5. Like, what the fuck? Like when I saw that on the book and I typed it in and then I ran the website and I was like, that's got to be a typo.
I think they need to start flexing London games. Just send them to London. Just go play in London, guys. The United States doesn't need this shit. I'm gonna go. I'm cheering for the Titans. I need them to win a game so that way the Raiders could get the number 1 overall pick. So, I'm going. Cam Ward wins a nice little game in Cleveland.
Okay.
I'm going to take him 4.5. Sorry,
Titans
7-0.
Yeah. Jeez.
I'm gonna take the Browns here. -4.5. I do think the Titans will get the number 1 pick. Watch for Brian Dable to become the Titans coach.
Suck.
Just saying.
I'm gonna go Titans +4.5.
Titans. So you guys are Titans on Browns. Okay. Don't tell my wife. Just kidding. Dolphins, Jets. Whew. Let's be honest. As much as we always hate on the Dolphins and the Jets, actually both these teams, we hate on them a lot. Dolphins are actually 5-7. So sorry, Jeff, you're not getting the number 1 pick for sure. But I'm gonna go Dolphins 2.5.
Yeah, thank you, Trent.
Unnecessary.
We're in the
no need for that.
Yes,
that
we
was pretty fucked up, dude.
No need for that. I have not done that to any of your fucking picks. And you just fucking thumbs down me and like freaking Family Feud buzzer me. Like, wow.
I don't usually have a beverage.
Jeez.
Can I just give a reason as to why I really dislike that tie?
Sure, you can, Trent.
Yeah.
The
You're better after that buzzer.
The Northeast is experiencing an Arctic freeze. The Dolphins do not. Tua does not. Mike McDaniels is not going to perform well in the cold weather. Jets 2.5.
Yeah.
There's no S on his last name.
Yeah, there's
Mike
not.
McDaniel. Okay, sorry, I thought it was plural.
Mike McDaniel might call off sick for Sunday's game, so he doesn't have to go into the cold weather.
He might bring his vape. He might.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jets +2.5. Ever since they traded Sauce and kind of traded all their team away, they're starting to come together, like, which is crazy. But not saying that's why. I'm just saying that this is just funny how they rally after they try to give up on a season. But
everybody but Brees.
Yeah.
And I mean, Garrett's been hurt.
Yeah. Interesting storyline. Justin Fields refused to be used as a Taysom Hill package and felt disrespected by Aaron Glenn. So he's like, he might not even be in the vicinity anymore of the Jets team facility. So, but I like Jets 2.5 here.
All right. Commanders, Vikings. I'm telling you, man, some of these games, holy shit.
Well, what's his name is back?
Yeah.
Certain?
Yeah, he's trending towards playing full go
Jane
today.
Daniels and McCarthy are both back.
Okay, then Commanders 5.5.
What's 1.5?
1.5.
1.5.
Yep, I'm with you, Ty.
Me too.
Bearded Armchair Take JJ McCarthy, big old bust. I
Hold
ain't
on,
talking about the actual bust.
Can you do your best JJ McCarthy 9 meme?
No. Can I make one?
No. Can you do it right now? You're JJ McCarthy in the locker room.
No, I can't do one.
Why?
Because I haven't even seen any of these that you're talking about.
Trey, go for it.
No clue.
You know, Trey knows. Eric. Yeah. Wait, a little more head down. Top of the eyes. There he is. Dude, that was good.
Hold on. So it's the face.
Yeah.
He acts like real intense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought this was like so I thought it was somebody says, and I'm like, dude, I haven't seen any of these. Okay.
Oh, come on, Ty. Now do it, Ty. Now do it.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You have to like do like some like shoulder like swaying or like.
Yeah, it's such an awkward video.
kind of look like a fucking caveman.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I was gonna say you look like SpongeBob caveman.
Thanks. Wow. Jeez.
Yeah.
Just kidding. All right, here we go. Let's go to the 4:00 game here. We got the Broncos at the Raiders. Might be surprised here, Trent. I'm taking the Raiders 7.5.
Stop. Crosby's gonna be out.
Okay, I'm taking the Broncos 7.5.
There you go.
It wouldn't matter anyway.
No, if Crosby's out, dude. Yeah. Sorry. He's your only saving grace. He's the
not having
only
a good
saving
season.
grace at all. Yes, he's the only one that's on the team. Period. I just,
Trey,
I,
do you not,
okay, can I
Trey, do you
tell you what
not
I hate though?
remember?
I hate the 7.5 line though, because the Broncos are a team that like you might spark late, but like you're not going to cover until like the end of the fourth quarter.
Did first of all, Trey totally doesn't remember any of last week's episode after we read Crosby's stats.
Yeah.
He is having a really good year to his standard, and Broncos 7.5. The Raiders won't be able to score a point.
It's fair. Trey,
I'm going Broncos too.
let's ride. All right.
Ooh.
Rams, Cardinals. Can I just tell
Yeah,
you
Eagle.
what I?
Look at that Eagles logo.
Yeah, well, they're doing some special game. I think Monday there's like a Monsters Inc. thing on Disney Channel.
I did see that.
So if your kids want to tune in, me and my son already worked it out where he and my daughter are gonna watch the Monsters Inc. game on one TV in the living room. I'm watching the other game on the other TV. He goes,
Yeah.
I don't think you'd really like watching Sully as a quarterback, Dad. And I was like, yeah, you're right, man. I appreciate that. Good idea.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're watching those too. But yeah, let's go Rams Cardinals here. I would love nothing more than Cardinals to win this game. I don't know if you guys saw any playoff implications, but no matter what happens in a lot of these different games, San Fran is going to jump to, I think, at least a 6 seed in the playoffs, no matter what, even on a bye week.
Crazy.
So it's because of matchups.
I know,
So,
it's just crazy that they're there.
dude, the Bears have 9 wins and they're in first place. San Fran has 9 wins. They're in 7th place.
San Fran does not have 9 wins.
Yes, they do. They're 9-4, Trey.
That's not no.
They're 9-4. They're on a bye week this week.
They are 9-4.
That's crazy. That's weird. How the hell are you guys 9-4?
Because Kyle Shanahan's coach of the year.
Good coaching.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the only reason.
Well,
Holy
hey,
hell.
and I will say this: there is a little bit of a rumor starting to sprout out there that there's a possibility that because of Fred Warner's rehab, he could possibly be back for an NFC Championship game or Super Bowl.
Ooh,
He's pretty far ahead of schedule, and that would literally,
you know it's gonna happen.
rock me up.
We're gonna play each other in the fucking playoffs.
Yes.
I don't think so. I think we'll be like opposite sides.
All right. Rams 7.5, by the way.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
going Rams
also-
too.
I'm on Rams too. You want to come back to your game here, Trey?
No, let's just hit it.
All right, here we go. Bears 6.5, Packers -6.5. In Green Bay. I say don't overthink this and take the Packers.
Oof.
I disagree.
Yeah, I disagree 100%.
I'm done picking against. I'm done picking against the Bears. Bears 6.5.
Yeah, I think it's pretty disrespectful to the Bears. I could see like a 3.5, 4.5 spread, but 6.5 is pretty significant against a division rival, and you guys are both at the top of the division. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
just go to the nail salon and go pick the Bears.
yeah, Bears scored on the Eagles. Packers could not.
All right, so you guys are both Bears 6.5.
Can't believe I'm saying it, but yeah.
Okay, I'm Packers 6.5. Trey, I'll beer bet you.
That's
We're the try.
stupid.
All right, Texans at the Chiefs. Can't believe the Chiefs are still favorites at this point in time, but here we are. I think a lot of America would actually love to see the Chiefs not make the playoffs, but
Well, that's
Also
what would
like-
happen if they lose this game.
Night game at home. Chiefs kill them.
I'm also going to take the Chiefs. I don't know why I know the Texans have a good defense and they're like hot right now. I don't know why everyone is so big on them.
I don't either.
I'm 100% on the Chiefs in this game.
It's strictly their defense, Trey. It is strictly their defense.
That makes no sense either.
Like their defense is legit. They are not. I think Davis Mills is better.
They also just waved an offensive lineman. I don't even know if he was starting, but it's Laken Tomlinson. The only reason I know his name is because he used to play for San Fran. They just waved him. I think Niners might pick him back up after our injury to Barch. But I'm going to take the Texans 3.5 here. The last couple of weeks here, and again, I might just eat my words because the last couple of weeks I've said, take the Chiefs. This is no brainer. It's Trey's parody league. I'm taking Texans 3.5. I hate the hook. The Chiefs have not covered a whole lot.
Wait, in this case, you'd love the hook.
Right. No. I hate the hook if I was taking the Chiefs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I love the hook because I'm on the Texans. So Texans 3.5. Last game here, Monday night game. Eagles, Chargers, the Monsters Inc. Bowl.
Just a heads up, Herbert is trending towards playing.
Yep.
I did bench him, Trey, in our fantasy league because I wasn't sure. We played golf. Yeah.
It's not the first round of playoffs.
No, I know. I didn't trust the waiting around. So
no, that's fair.
I made that decision. Sorry.
I apologize.
All right. Although golf, even though 44 points, has one touchdown.
I'm going Chargers.
Yeah.
Chargers +3. It looks like
Hampton's
on their defensive line. Who's the stud out of Georgia? He's not. I don't think he's not playing.
No, he got shoulder surgery.
Yeah, on both shoulders. Minor procedures. Should be back week to week, but it looks like he's trending towards not playing. So,
all right, I'm on Chargers as well. I think Eagles are in a downward fall.
Yep,
spiral.
I'm also on that. Chargers.
All right,
and that, boys, is an NFL week.
Tyler, do you remember when Trent said that AFC was better than the NFC?
Yeah, no.
I haven't said that yet this year. I said last year.
That was last year.
But no, he said like in general, I think.
Hey, let's knock these out quick. Let's knock these out. Then we'll go into some college basketball, and then we'll finish with our last this or that. Ready?
Ooh.
All right, here we go. More passing yards. Joe Burrow, Josh Allen.
Joe Burrow, because Josh Allen will run for a lot of yards.
I'm on that too, Trey.
I am going to say Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen's going to score more or pass more.
Okay. More rushing yards. Amari and Hampton, Saquon Barkley. Surprised I even had to make this a pick because I even think it would be close, but they don't give the ball to Saquon, man.
No, they don't. Is Hampton the full-time guy will be the question. So
trending playing, but Vidal has been doing really well.
Yeah, I'm going Saquon just because I think the Chargers have found a little option to I think he'll be limited touches. Hampton will be. So
yeah, I'll go Saquon just because of what you just said, Trent, with limited touches. All right, more receiving yards. Roma Dunze or our guy, Romeo Dobbs.
I'm going to go a Dunze.
This is tough.
I'm going Dobbs.
I agree. I think Dobbs is still. I know Watson has. I mean, Love loves to throw the ball to Watson.
Yeah,
yes, he does.
But I do think this is a game where I think you can take the top off of the defense with Watson and throw it to Dobbs underneath.
Yeah,
so.
take your top off.
Love taking tops off.
What's that?
Taking the top off.
It's a commercial.
All right.
Yeah.
Here
Take the
here
top
we go.
off.
More all-purpose yards. Injured Danny Dimes or Trevor Lawrence?
T-Law.
Yeah, I'm on Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, I'm on Danny Dimes.
I think Danny
Certainly.
Dimes might not make it out of this game.
Agreed.
Like I think he might get pulled.
Could this be the resurrection of Anthony Richardson?
No.
Oh my!
That'd be
Tyler's
a
worst
Raider.
take in the world.
Calm down.
Tyler's
That wasn't
worst.
my worst take. My
That
worst
was
take in the world was
horrible.
putting West Virginia as a 16 seed.
That was also up there. Yes. Yeah.
All right, here we go. More likely to win the upset: Duke against Virginia, BYU against Texas Tech.
Oh man,
I'm going Duke.
that's a tough one.
Right?
I'm gonna go Duke as well.
Yeah, I'm on Duke too. I think, like I said, Texas Tech, too good. All right. Let's finish this episode out here. Got a little bit of college basketball. If you're still hanging around, we appreciate you. All right. We got some big matchups here in college basketball this weekend. Starting on Friday, we got Gonzaga, Kentucky, number 11 versus number 18. Where are we at?
Cool.
Ah, man. Do we know? Is this in Rupp? Is this in Rupp? Tomorrow is. I got you.
I have it up.
It is.
It's in Rupp. Then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Kentucky in this one. Yeah, I'm gonna go Kentucky. A matter of fact, Kentucky is. Ty, these lines have been released today.
Ooh,
Um,
nice.
I'll just share them as they go. I know we're not picking based on the spread, but I know we're picking basically winners, losers. But I'm gonna go Kentucky, but they are given 5.5 points at home at Rupp.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All over that. Give me Kentucky as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it too.
Kentucky. I'll tell you what. Kentucky's a very good 5-3 team.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I mean, all
they've
their
lost,
losses are to good schools.
and the Carolina game. I mean, it went down to the final seconds.
Yeah.
So, all right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, next we got 12 o'clock at noon. Trent, how drunk will you be for this game?
I would love to be at noon, but I don't know if I actually will be.
All right, here we go. Duke, Michigan State. Does Sparty get it done again?
This is a 1.5 point spread. Michigan State is the favorite, -1.5.
So dumb. So dumb.
It's at Michigan State Stadium, and nobody. If you guys are following anything, Duke is getting shit on right now by all the pundits,
I've seen. I've been following.
NBA executives saying Cam Boozer can't do anything against guys that are taller than him, but he just dropped 29 against the biggest and probably the most elite front court in the entire NCAA men's basketball in Florida. I mean, that's 6'11", 7'1", and he just
That game.
they couldn't do anything against. Like he's still. I know he was quiet in the second half, but I'm
Tell you what,
I don't know.
that was a great game, and it's a shame that it ended with a shit pass. In the sense of, I know it got tipped.
Did you?
But
yeah, like, it wasn't a shit pass. It was a hell of a play by Malik Brown. I don't know if you know Malik.
I know it was
like,
a tip pass. But I'm saying even if it didn't get tipped, the guys were not on the same page for the Gators. The guy was going to set a screen, like it was just going to be la la land with 1.3 seconds. Like they.
Do you think, Ty, it has to do anything with what's their coach's name? Todd Golden.
Yeah, what about him?
Do you think it has anything to do with that? He never was in his team huddles during stoppages. He was always whining to the refs.
I don't know. That's what Dad was saying to me too. But
little baby, like he literally whined the whole time. But anyway,
I don't know.
I'm going Duke. I think the media is giving Duke a chip on their shoulder, and I know they're not dominant. They are not nearly the talented team as they were last year. But what I like about them right now is they're just kind of consistent, and they're they seem to be calm and high pressure at this point. Very easily could lose this game, but I'm going to take Duke to win this game.
I'm taking Duke as a dog for sure. Why the hell would you ever do that?
Give me the Spartans.
Whoa. Trey is a Duke fan.
It's at Michigan State, and both these teams are super good.
Yeah, Michigan State's going to come down to earth here pretty quickly. Like, I know they're good, but they're going to come down to earth pretty quickly. And they'll lose. They'll drop a big one. And this is that big one.
Okay.
That's just my opinion.
Tom, is this true that Tom Izzo's last year?
I haven't seen that yet.
I've seen it, man. I think there's so many freaking fake accounts out there.
Dude, tons. All right, here we go. Iowa State, Purdue.
Oh, I love this game.
Number 10, number 1. Spread's 5.5, Trent.
Do you have that on DraftKings right now?
I have that on the Score Sportsbook.
Okay. I was gonna say I didn't have this one up yet.
5.5 per Purdue.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Okay. It is 5.5 Purdue right now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
No chance. I'm going.
At Purdue.
Iowa State wins this one.
I'll take Purdue.
Man, I love the bet on Iowa State, and I can't stand betting for Purdue, so I'm going to take Iowa State too, just because I like their coach. All right, number 6, Louisville at Indiana. I'm going to say Louisville gets it done.
They need to. They got kind of, man. I know that wasn't an ugly score, but it really wasn't much of a challenge in Arkansas at all.
Yeah. Trey?
I'm going to go Louisville as well.
Okay. Illinois, Tennessee. Tennessee had a pretty tough loss against Syracuse this week. They come back.
No.
God, as much as I love Tennessee football, I really I think it's Rick Barnes, but I just can't stand Tennessee basketball sometimes.
Illinois needs a big win. This is where their big win's going to come.
Tennessee drops 2 in a row, huh?
Yes.
Man, I don't think so. I'm going Tennessee.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I'm going Tennessee as well. All right, number 20, Auburn at Arizona. This is your 10 o'clock nightcap. Trent, if you're starting at 12 o'clock, hopefully you make it to this game, bud. Just kidding.
If I did, there's no way. I don't know if I'd make it to Louisville, Indiana.
I'm gonna. This spread right now is 7.5. This is also on the Score sports book. 7.5 in favor of Arizona. I think Arizona is the best team in the country right now, so I'm going to take Arizona.
I'm also going to take Arizona.
Make it thrice.
There we go. All right. Last thing here. Boom. Last this or that. Are you a straw and a drink guy or not?
So to be fair, this is like those soda pint glasses.
This is like you get to a restaurant, you order a Coke or in Trey's case, a Diet Coke.
Damn right.
Case too. And they bring it out, they hand you a straw. Do you put a straw in that?
I do.
You're a straw guy.
Mm-hmm.
Is it only carbonated beverages? Or would you do it with lemonade as well?
I do it with all.
At a restaurant?
At a restaurant.
Yeah, I'm a straw. I'm definitely.
Yeah, if it's not at a restaurant, I'm not using a straw.
Right, so it's only at a restaurant then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm a no straw guy across the board.
Interesting.
And I think part of it is when I'm at a restaurant sometimes, I don't know. I mean, you're at their beck and call, right? So with a straw, I feel like I drink a lot faster. So it's like I want to kind of like savor it a little bit, and it makes you drink a little bit slower. So like, and I don't know. I feel like when I drink
it also
Coke out of a straw at a restaurant, like I like hiccup. So I don't know. I'm a non-straw.
No, it's actually the opposite, Tyler. Because when you're drinking through the rim, you're getting air as you're sipping.
Not no rimmer. Not no rimmer, Trey.
Get a mouthful of air when you're rimming.
That's the truth. Shut up.
Yeah, for our true listeners, it's an hour and 30, and if you just heard that, I apologize.
Yeah,
I don't.
I do.
I do. I will say this: drinking out of a straw makes me drink things so much faster.
Yeah,
Like, I could literally. I get super like self-conscious because I worry about how many refills I get at a restaurant sometimes. Like
me and Trey have talked about that sometimes.
That's funny you brought that up because that's a hot topic.
You'll order a refill and I'll like look at Trey and I'll be like,
oh, that's 2.
like, whoa,
really?
No, he is really.
I mean, like, you guys actually talked about me getting refilled. Like, shit, I do have a problem.
He was so self-conscious. He's like, what?
He's
Really?
like, what?
There's 2 things to it. Is like,
that was good, Trey. That was good.
Is one, I love Diet Coke, so it's like I'm getting more than one of it. And then the other thing is like, it's kind of like when you go to Red Robin. Which Red Robin, great Diet Coke.
Dude,
Texas Roadhouse,
just there today.
Really, Texas Roadhouse, another like great Diet Coke fountain drink. And one thing about like Red Robin is the way I'm going to relate this back to is like it's kind of like with their French fries. Is like if I don't get a refill on fries, I feel like I didn't get my money's worth. So it's like if I don't get multiple refills of soda, I don't feel like I'm earning that $2.79 that I just paid.
$3.19 now.
Okay, $3.19. So see what I mean? So it's like you're going to charge me $3.19 for a soda. I'm going to drink 4 at least.
The question is
4.
What?
Yeah, dude.
What?
I always finish one right away. Then I get a refill right before I get my food. And then I get one during my food. And then usually after I'm done eating, they're like, "Is there anything else I can get you guys? Desserts?" And I'll be like, you know what? Can I just do one more refill?" And it's like, I don't feel like I had to like call them over. It's like very comfortable. Then you know what? I'm just paying the bill, drinking on my Diet Coke. I'm ready to go.
Dad's got 4 cups of ice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Geez, no. Like that's where the waitress is gonna mess up or waiter, because if you give me too much ice, that means you're probably gonna have to fill my cup.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to fill me up like 6 times.
That's when Trey and I look at each other and we're like, dude, is that 9?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Assholes.
he just had a 12-pack, Tyler.
Whoa. All right. Guys, enjoy your sports weekend. Appreciate everybody listening. Make sure you guys follow along. Check us out at beertobiggerbrothers.com for the beer advent with our brew stravaganza. Again, thank you everybody for participating in the brew stravaganza. Thank you everybody for listening. I'll see you guys next week. Actually, I'll probably see you guys this weekend.
That's right. Peace, fellas.
Good weekend of sports.